So students, the previous example was about the discrete data. Discrete data in the sense we have observed a particular junction is taken, northwest corner junction is taken, and number of arrivals, right, in the particular interval 0 to 5 minutes, 7 a.m. to 5 a.m. is observed. Total number of vehicles are observed, and we have plotted the histogram, right, against a frequency, right, number of arrivals against a frequency. Graph is plotted. Next is the continuous data. We'll take an example for this. A live test were performed on a random sample of electronic component. Live test on electronic component is performed. That's it. Right? At one point times 5 times the normal voltage, and their lifetime or time to failure in days was recorded. All right. The life test of various electronic gadgets or components are performed by what is the input voltage given, 1.5 times the normal voltage is given, right? Against to that test is performed, and their lifetime is considered, lifetimes in terms of number of days, okay, or you can say time to failure, because slightly higher frequency we are passing, isn't it? Slightly higher frequency we are slightly higher voltage we are passing to the electronic components, so we are testing its life or durability. So this is what the record, various values are recorded, 79.919, 3.081, 0.062 and so on. Okay, this is what the things recorded after observation. Fine. The lifetime usually considers a continuous considered a continuous variable is recorded here to 3 decimal places of accuracy. The histogram is prepared by placing the data in class intervals. The range of data is rather large from 0.002 days to 144.695 days. However, most of the values, that is 30 or 50, are in the 0 to 5 day range. Using intervals of width 3 results, which will be shown in the next table, the data of the table 9.2 I will be using, are then used to prepare the histogram. Okay, fine. So what this is what the actual table after observation. Component life in terms of days, it is observed, right? It is observed 23 components. 23 components, the lifespan of 23 electronic components after giving them the 1.5 times voltage to the normal voltage. It is observed that 23 different components lifespan is just between 0 and 3 days. Please try to understand. It is observed that 10 components, the lifespan is slightly higher, 3 to 6 days, and durability test we are conducting, right? Time to failure we are estimating. See, it is observed that 5 component has got a lifespan of 6 to 9 days, then only one component with 9 to 12, one component with 12 to 15, 15 to 18 2 component, 18 to 21 0 component, 21 to 24 interval of 3 days are taken, 24 to 27 1, 27 to 30 0, 30 to 33 1, 33 to 36 only 1, and so on. And last one actually 147, right? 144 to 147, because the time span, lifespan, as you can see here, in terms of days, it is one component has got 79.919 days, 3.027 days, and so on. Just check the highest value. Highest value is what? This is the highest value among them, 144, as you can see, which I'll highlight. See, this is the actually the highest value, 144.695 days is the highest value, right? And most of the components, as you can see, 0.002 days we have lifespan, 0.091 days of lifespan is there, isn't it? 1.928 days of lifespan is there. What we did normally, instead of taking 1 day, we are taking it. See, easily we can plot the histogram, right? So set of an interval of 3 days are taken. 3 days, 0 to 3 days, what is the lifespan? Then 3 to 6, next 3, 6 to 9, 9 to 12, and so on, right? That is what we did here. So we have written this table. Observe number of occurrences are recorded. If these values are given, easily you can plot the easily you can write the next table, right? If you have this data, if you have this sample with you, easily you can identify what is the least value, what is the highest value, and in the range of 0 to 3 you can count how many number of data or these values are, how many number of samples are there between 0 to 3 days, right? 0 to 3. Then 3 to 6, 3.081 should be considered for the count of the count in the next class. What is the next class? Next class is duration between 3 to 6 days, right? Fine. So after writing this table, we can easily plot the histogram. You can see here the diagram of that frequency versus chip life, right? Frequency, of course, frequency should be taken on y-axis, as well as the other parameter should be taken on the x-axis. Here it is the lifespan of the electronic component, right? Check the number of days we have taken per each class. So in each class we have taken a 3 days span. 0 to 3 as the first span we have taken, then span of value 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12, and so on, right, along with x-axis, and frequency value along with y-axis. Suitable intervals should be taken. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on are recorded or marked over here, as you can see the y-axis, right? So 0 to 3, what is the check the table. 0 to 3 is the interval for component life in terms of days. What is the frequency value? How many number of components are failed between this interval? It is observed that 23 components failed, right, between the range of days 0 to 3. So you have to mark the same over here in the histogram. Very simple concept, right? 0 to, sorry, not this one, the next one, yeah, 23. Somewhere here 22 we are getting, next is the 23 in graph. Easily you can go for scaling. That is for 0 to 3 days. Then 3 to 6, as per the table, it is 3 to 6 is how many? What is the frequency value for 3 to 6? It is observed that 10 components are getting failed between these days, right? After flowing the additional voltage 1.5 times the normal voltage. You have after flowing 1.5 times the normal voltage, it is observed that between 3 to 6 days 10 components got failed, right? Failure of 10 components are observed. Same thing you have to mark over there. Similarly, go for the next range and all. Hope you are getting the concept, right? You are getting the point. Very easy concept, important as well. Please note down the things. Plotting the histogram is very easy, because you all familiar with this bar chart, pie chart, or whatever, right? Same thing we are considering. That is for the, so 2 examples are taken. One is the discrete data and this one is the continuous data, as you can see. 18 to 21, it is observed that 0, the frequency of failure is 0, as you can check the table. For me it is, yeah, here 18 to 21 it is 0. Similarly, one more, 27 to 30, check the range, it is again 0, right? Same thing you are supposed to observe over here in the histogram diagram. Yeah, 18 to 21, just observe this area, it is 0. 27 to 30, it is 0. Very simple, right? Histogram of the component life. Please note down the concept. Let us continue our discussion in the next video. Thank you for watching.